Right, hopefully I can keep this on my face so you guys can hear me. I'm not totally sure if I'm wearing it right, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. As long as you guys can hear me, I can still do the presentation. How are we doing today, everyone?
Good.
Good? Yeah, that was okay. I think we can do a little bit better than that. So how are we today?
Good.
I'll take it. Amazing. Welcome to Ballarat Wildlife Park. My name is Ella and I'll be doing the penguin presentation today. Here at Ballarat Wildlife Park, we are lucky enough to have 15 beautiful little penguins, who hopefully you'll be able to see them all today. However, you may notice a little bit more than usual, they are all hiding away in their den. I probably shouldn't say hiding though, because that's not actually what they're doing. I'll touch on this a little bit more later, but it is nest building season right now for the penguins, which means that building a nest, making it perfect to have the best chicks, is more important than swimming around for them right now. So it's a little bit harder to see them at this time of year. But like I said, I'll get back into that. So little penguins, quick hands up. Who here has actually heard of the little penguin before? Only some of you. That's very nice. Which means you've got a lot of people who might be very, very interested, which is great. So these guys are actually the smallest penguin species in the world. And they have another very unique feature, and that is their coloration. So they're sometimes referred to as the little blue penguin because on their back, unlike most penguins who are black, these guys are blue. Now, this is an important part of their camouflage, living a life out at sea. The blue blends in with the blue ocean, hiding them a little bit better from any potential predators up above, like eagles. Same with the white below though, does same thing with the sunlight reflecting from the water, protects them from any predators down below, like seals as well. Now these guys, they do spend about 80% of their life in the water, so as you can imagine, they have several adaptations that allow them to live this life out at sea. First of all, their feathers are very, very special. They have a lot of teeny tiny feathers, more than most birds, and these all lock together well to keep them nice and warm, to trap air. It also helps with buoyancy, as sometimes they might need to take a break. In fact, they do take frequent little micro naps out at sea, keeps them nice and
Oh. Wow.
Must be.
Alrighty, hi everyone and welcome to the Ballarat Wildlife Park. My name is Shuri and I'm one of the carnival keepers here, and welcome to our dingo presentation. So it is feed time here for our dingoes, and today they've just got some chicken and some mice on the menu. But out in the wild, these guys are what are known as typically eating things like native and introduced mammals, birds and reptiles. However, if the need arises, these guys will also eat plants and a variety of fruits and vegetables as well. So here at the park, we're very fortunate to have 5 dingoes here in our care. These 2 boys in front of me are Banjo and Cozzy, and they are brothers with this boy over here, Snowy. And all 3 of these dingoes were born here 8 years ago at this park to their parents, Esky and Luna, who are just located in the big habitat behind me. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm able to come in here with our dingoes, and they're very happy and comfortable having me in their space. So being born here, they've been around people their entire lives, and I've been able to form a really good bond with them so that they know that I'm a safe space for them and are happy to have me here. Despite the fact that they look very cute and fluffy and just like your average dogs, out in the wild, dingoes are a bit different. So dingoes typically have more of a flight response rather than a fight response, meaning that if they sense people coming, if they hear you, smell you, or see you, their initial reaction is to run away and get as far away as possible. Obviously, dingoes are a curious animal, so that's not going to be the case 100% of the time. And if you ever are fortunate enough to see dingoes out in the wild and they do come and approach you, the best thing that you can do is just...
Bye.